𝐂𝐈𝐒. Good time moments with 𝐂𝐈𝐒.
Ìwọ̀n bẹ̀ yẹn ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jẹ̀bùn ẹgbẹ̀rún náírà. Ṣé o wá rí ìwọ tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ọ̀hún? Ó sì láǹfààní oṣù kan sí i láti darapọ̀ wọ Premier League lórí Showmax. Kò yọ wọn náà tó wà lẹ́yìn sílẹ̀ o. Báwo ni ẹgbẹ̀rún kan náírà káàdì ìpè àti ẹgbẹ̀rún méjì náírà fún ìdínwó lórí Uber ṣe máa rí lára ẹ̀? Gbogbo eléyìí la ṣeé ṣe tí o bá ra àpò ọ̀nrápàwìn ti náà kí o ṣí i. Wá kóró náà tó ní kóòdù ní nọ́mbà 6 lára. Tẹ kóòdù yìí ránṣẹ́ sí 80111 kó o sì tẹ̀lé àwọn àlàyé tó bá jẹyọ láti jẹ̀bù. Àǹfààní yìí ṣì wà níwọ̀nba ìgbà tọ́jà yìí bá wà ńlẹ̀. Àdéhùn àtàlàyé ń bẹ ṣá o. Èrè ń bẹ nínú àpò ọ̀nrápàwìn ti náà. Náà àsìkò tó láti jẹun tó dára.
Mommy! I want to watch YouTube.
Not my phone again. Every time YouTube.
Oh, Mommy, I want to watch YouTube.
You want to watch YouTube? Not with my phone. Go and watch TV.
But there's no YouTube on our TV.
That's before. With the new 𝐿TEL Smart Router, for just 25,000 naira, you can watch YouTube and more on any TV, even our own TV.
Really? Yay! Thank you, Mommy.
Oh, you're welcome.
This season, turn any TV into a smart TV with the 𝐿TEL Smart Router and watch Nollywood movies, football, and lots more on YouTube with unlimited data for 30 days. 𝐿TEL, a reason to imagine.
I'm in love. Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Is it to open? Is it to squeeze? Is it to scoop? And is it to stir?
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
We share love, we share joy, we come with open hearts. Oh, share So celebrate, jubilate, share the plate, just follow the aroma. 'Tis the season to show some love.
Big things, ni mo like.
Pepsi 60cl long throat bottle is back. It's big refreshment, big value, big flex, big tins. Pepsi, thirsty for more.
Yes, it's the Laughter Santa season. And that means
Fun, games, we love Laughter Santa.
children, parents, let's get on the ride with 32FM's Laughter Santa in partnership with Ride Ross Amusement Parks. Venue, Games Area, Palms Mall Ring Road, Ibadan. Time, Mondays through Saturdays, 10 a.m. Sundays, 12 noon. Date, December 1st to 24th, 2024. Price, 4,000 naira per child. And with this, your child enjoys free rides, gifts, and lots more. For sponsorship and inquiries, and if your school, community, and church would like to be part of this, call Auntie Sumbo on 0704 017 4981 or Bolanle on 0810 067 2518. As you already know, with 32FM's Laughter Santa, there's always more. Tune into the Laughter Santa show on air every weekday, 4:15 to 5 p.m. and on weekends, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Special shout out to all our sponsors who have made this possible. To Sackvin, Bentos Pharmaceuticals, Right Foods, Aspira, Glory Prints, Techno Mobile, Fauzi Hotel and Events Company, Kellogg's, we say thank you. It promises to be fun.
Baba Precious, you didn't tell me that your wife has given birth.
Given birth?
Your daughter Precious said you have a smallie at home.
Oh, you mean 3 Crowns Milk Smallie pack?
Smallie?
Yes, it is the new Smallie with tasty nourishment I bought to show love to my treasure.
Aww.
Introducing 3 Crowns Milk Smallie pack. A tasty nourishment. Buy yours today. 3 Crowns Milk. Healthy moms, happy families.
Hey, bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ tó ju bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ lọ pẹ̀lú Glow bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ 10x. ṣé lóòótọ́? bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o pẹ̀lú Glow bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ 10x kọ́bọ̀ rẹ̀ ń ṣe dẹ́ndẹ́ èyí tó fi lè fọkàn tán Glow fún ìlọ́po mẹ́wàá ní ti rírí owó ìpè rẹ̀ bó jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ sísọ àbí dátà. Glow bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ 10x ni ètò tí yóò dùn mọ́nú jù pẹ̀lú ara ẹbí àti ojúlùmọ̀ rẹ̀. kò tán síbẹ̀ o bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ 10x àtúnyì fún ọ nígbà kan gbé àfikún $1,000 àti ìkíni káàbọ̀ ìlọ́po àfikún dátà àti àfikún dátà alẹ́ pàápàá gbogbo ẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ pẹ̀lú Glow bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ 10x. tó o bá fẹ́ gbádùn bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ 10x kí ló wá ń dúró dè yára lọ sí ilé Glow World kiosk ìsọ̀tá àti ṣètò oríṣiríṣi kó o lọ gba ẹ̀ka Glow tirẹ̀ tàbí kó o tẹ *301# láti jẹ àǹfààní yìí jẹ́ kówó rẹ fa ìwúlò rẹ̀ yọ fọkàn tọ́ wa lórí ìlọ́po mẹ́wàá ní ti rírí owó ìpè rẹ pẹ̀lú Glow bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ 10x. Glow ìgbélárugẹ ìyọrísí rere.
Glow Unlimited.
Find amazing treats for everyone this holiday with Showmax. Celebrate like a champion with soccer.
Very well taken.
Find your festive inspo with our masters of style.
That's what I'm here for.
Embark on a fun-filled global adventure.
Here we go.
Share your love moments with family and friends.
My son, the most handsome.
And enjoy some truly royal spoils.
I want the power to control what happens in my life.
Only on Showmax, because everyone deserves a holiday treat.
Every day when my pikin dem come back from school, I know they sabi them again. Hello, who na be?
Mommy,
What's all this dirty uniform? Wey sweat cover with dirty socks wey been clean for morning. You don't change oh. Anyway, I understand because I know say school na serious work. For them to come home like this means say no be small energy don comot from them body. So therefore, I make sure I dey give them nutritious Milo for breakfast every day.
Your pikin dem need nourishing energy. Make you give them the new improved Milo for breakfast. E get correct nutrients wey dey support energy release to help them use their day well. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! Is it okay to make fun of our tooth gap? Let's have a talk. Colgate makes your teeth so strong. Stop cover your mouth. Not to do younger with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Zero cavities and fresh breath. If you use a Colgate paste. Not to do younger with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate.
Colgate, #1 oral care brand in the world.
My son, help me check this phone. I no know wetin Junior press. E no dey work again.
Make I see. Mommy.
Wetin happen?
They don't block your line now.
Nobody like to chop blocking o. So, if they don't block you unto say you not link your NIN to your Airtel line, run kitty go any Airtel shop with your NIN to unblock your line today.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Feel better about your life.
32 FM, 94.9, the antidote to depression.
Thank you for staying tuned to the Break of Dawn Papers review. It's now time to analyze the stories this morning. Thank you for staying with us. And we have Mr. Femi Olukunle who's going to be doing that for us this morning. I am DENIKE Ademuwago.
And I am OLORUNTOBA Yusuf. Mr. Femi, great to have you. Good morning, sir.
Thank you very much for having me. Good morning to both of you.
All right, let's start off with, there are actually quite a few stories to start off with. But let's start off with the Senate proposing foreign currency ban for local transactions. There was a particular story that said that it had scaled first reading. And this particular ban ensures all payments, including salaries and transactions, are conducted in Naira, seeking to eliminate discriminatory practices and strengthen the confidence in the local currency. Mr. Femi, do you think that this is going to fix the current situation with the Naira? You know, the fact that the market has been floating for quite a while. Do you think this is the way forward in regards dealing with this? And how does this affect the common man? Because how many people? So it says salaries I'm not sure that a number of us in this room are probably earning salaries in dollars. So does this even apply to us?
Well, I think this decision is one of the most beautiful things to come out of the National Assembly in recent times, because we've been talking about it from time immemorial. Now, one thing that we have to understand is that a nation is identified by 4 objects. 1, its currency. 2, it's a national flag. 3, the coat of arms. And the fourth...
The anthem.
The fourth one, the anthem. So, Naira is one of the emblems that recognize us as a nation, a sovereign nation. But unfortunately, we ourselves, we denigrate Naira, we press it down, and we subordinate it to other currencies. And when you subordinate your own currency and you place foreign currencies above it, then naturally it's one of those things that weakens your economy. We have always been talking about it. Though your question, Denike, you are correct. I have never received any salary in any foreign currency. But the fact of the matter is that what those people that pull down and press down Naira, what they do, those who place dollar and other currencies above Naira, what they do, we feel it. That is where the
and then you think about how this is going to be implemented, because those who carry out transactions in Naira, some of them are in the political class. You have hotels, giving out rooms in Naira.
Mm-hmm.
You have some schools, in dollar, so in dollars rather. Some schools, receiving payments in dollars. Some hospitals, some of these politicians too, when they are doing their political party primaries as well, dollars exchanging hands. So if they're making the laws, how will it be implemented? Because that's what put pressure on the Naira.
That's why I said that it's one of the most beautiful things that have come out of the National Assembly in recent times. If they can do it, that means they will be attacking themselves, because they are the empire wreckers. They are the people that are pushing hardship down the throats of common man in this country. We have those schools that take $1 or pound sterling as a school fees. It is their children that attend those schools, and those who exchange dollars for goods, it is they that do that. It is not a common man. So, and by the time, and I even read it that if foreigners want to buy something from Nigeria, they should buy Naira. They too should scamper for Naira. They should buy Naira as we buy dollars. So that will strengthen our Naira, and it will be a boost, give a boost to our economy.
Mr.
So
Femi, still on the National Assembly, I want you to quickly link the situation with Ningi and Akpabio as they talked about security votes. Ningi was tackling the Senate president about the incessant banditry attacks, and that why is it that the governors are not using their security votes to address the insecurity in their states? And he had a response. So I want you to talk about that.
Yes. Ningi is right and is wrong. It is not. I can say that it is not all governors that don't use the security votes to procure what can give us security. For instance, I know in Oyo State, the governor of Oyo State, whenever he wants to buy vehicles for security apparatus that we have in this state, he buys something like 100 cars with gadgets for them. He buys so many things for them, and I know that here we can see what he does with his security votes. But you cannot see that done in so many states in the federation. That's why I said Ningi is right and is wrong. So
the governors do not receive anything less than 500 million naira monthly as their security
They don't
votes.
receive anything less than 500 million monthly, and what do they do with it? So Ningi is right. However, Ningi said he was.
So this takes the blame away from the federal government, at least to a large extent, that the state governors are not exactly doing what they should as regards addressing the kidnappings and the banditry.
We should not, because the federal government has monopolized security apparatus. So the governors are just chief security officers of their respective states.
But these same governors know how to use the police when it is,
not favorable.
When it's favorable for them, even though they say the commissioner of police has to receive an order from the IG, but we've seen situations where the police has been used as an instrument by some state governors against perceived political opponents. So they know how to bend the rules sometimes.
That is the security vote working. Yes. When you see a commissioner of police taking order from governor, the security vote is working.
So that means they can actually work if they want to.
When there is a clash between the state and federal government, it is then that you know that governors are paper tigers, because the GOC will not obey them, the commissioner of police will not obey them, even the commander of civil defense will not obey them. None of these people will obey them. So the federal government should there should be devolution of power, just like we've been clamoring. Let the governors be seen as chief security officers, as they are called by the constitution. Let it be seen in a practice. That is number one. Number two, most of the responsibilities of the federal government are being shouldered by the states that are alive, because I don't know how it becomes the business of a state governor buying vehicles for federal police. I don't know. I think if the state governor has to spend the security vote, it should be on Amotekun, it should be on OITMA, it should be on all these state apparatus for security, enhancement of security. Right. But federal government seems to be not to be doing enough. See the vehicles that police are having. If not for the fact that state governors are giving them vehicles and other things they need, federal government is not supplying enough.
We have to move to another story, but it's just sad.
Yeah, let's just quickly link it to the reports from the National Bureau of Statistics, NBS, saying the Nigerians paid a total of 2.2 trillion naira as ransom to kidnappers in the first between May 2023 and April 2024. They released a crime and security perception survey report yesterday. 65% of households were affected by kidnapping, paid ransom for the release of their loved ones from the abductors' den. So it looks like this is a thriving business, Mr. Femi. 2 trillion naira within a space of 12 months.
It is.
As Nigerians have resorted to self-help.
It is. From every consideration, it is a very thriving business. It is a lucrative business in the country, and it is to the shame of this nation, because if Nigerians could cough out 2.23 trillion naira as ransom to those miscreants, and then we have a government, then we have problems. And then aside from that, the reason this thing is happening is this. You see, we Nigeria is a nation that is crawling. It has not even stood up. It has not started staggering to walk, and then we want to run. We cannot, as long as we continue to compare ourselves to foreign nations who will say, hey, amnesty for those who have killed, you don't kill anybody, just send them to prison. I will not subscribe to that, because we have not reached that level. Now, these people, aside from the fact that they have mopped up 2.2 trillion naira from Nigerians. You can imagine how many souls they have killed. You can imagine how many villages they have turned into ashes. You can imagine how many farmers' fields that they have destroyed. You can imagine the level of famine they have forced down the throat of the nation. So these people are termites, they are destroyers. And then if some the holy books, the Bible and the Quran say anyone who kills should be killed, and these ones, you will arrest them, you will say they have repented. Some of them are even being plowed into security architecture, and then they will, at the end of the day, go and reveal the secret of our security personnel to their people, and then they attack again. So I don't think federal government is ready to attack these people, and some of them have not been declared as terrorists, which they are. They still call them bandits. This is one of the problems we have, and that's why they are continuing, because they are being encouraged to do it. All right,
so I wanted you to quickly link into the food inflation issue, but it's the time is actually fast. But maybe just touch on it quickly, and then when we return, we can talk about it. It says, according to the Punch, that food inflation has hit 40% despite federal government's $3.3 billion Greek loan. Now, I don't know what happened to the loan, and this 40% inflation. I said something in the studio some days ago where I was saying that how many people can afford fowl for Christmas, and how many people would be using eggs as their protein for this festive period. But we'll be back later on to talk about that when we return from the break. Do stay with us.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
Baba Precious, you didn't tell me that your wife has given birth.
Given birth?
Your daughter Precious said you have a smallie at home.
Oh, you mean 3 Crowns Milk Smalley Pack?
Smallie.
Yes, it is the new Smalley with tasty pack.
Smallie.
Yes, it is the new Smalley with tasty pack.
Smallie.
Yes, it is the new Smalley with tasty pack.
Smallie.
Yes, it is the new Smalley with tasty nourishment I bought to show love to my treasure.
Aww. Introducing 3 Crowns Milk Smalley Pack. A tasty nourishment. Buy yours today. 3 Crowns Milk. Healthy moms, happy families.
This Christmas, like never before, 6 strange guests find their way into a rich home pretending to be who they're not. They must keep up appearances or get busted.
Merry Christmas! Run!
I think the GPS is acting up.
I knew he was sending us the wrong way.
Witness the story of love, deceit, and fake identity with a hilarious twist in One Night Guests, featuring Chidi Mokeme, Iniedu, Lasisi Elenu, Real Worry Pikin, Akanani, Majid Michael, James Gardner, Yvonne Okoro, and Annapella Para.
Hey, Father, my Father, why hast thou forsaken me?
Watch One Night Guests in cinemas nationwide from 25th December, Christmas Day. You go laugh tire.
Sonia tomato mix in a new standard pouch.
Big things, Nemo like Pepsi.
Pepsi 60cl long throat bottle is back. It's big refreshment, big value, big flex, big tins. Pepsi, thirsty for more.
In the cooking game, you need a winning game plan. I'm not just talking about your fresh ingredients, utensils, or cooking skills. I'm talking about your choice of seasoning. Your game plan is incomplete without Maggi chicken flavor. Made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric, it's the game changer. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, the game changer.
Hey, here's a question for you. What gets you out of bed in the morning? Is it the sunrise? The sound of your alarm? No, it's that dream, that drive, that unstoppable force inside you. And you know what fuels that drive? It's starting your day strong with the rich, creamy taste of Nescafe Original 3-in-1, carefully crafted from selected coffee beans. So, whatever your hustle, go from maybe or I can't to I can and I will. Nescafe Original 3-in-1. Start strong, finish strong.
ọ̀rẹ́ mi àtàtà ilé wa kò ṣọṣọ kẹ̀.
onímọ̀ láyẹyẹ àjọ̀dún kejì ìgbéyàwó wa àwọn àna mi ni wọ́n wá bá mi ṣàjọyọ̀.
ẹ fún mi ní jollof rice.
ẹ wo ìrẹsì funfun àtọbẹ̀ ata lèmi fẹ́ o. ṣé iṣu àti ọbẹ̀ tòmátò wà ṣá.
ọ̀rẹ́ báwo ló ṣe máa wá tẹ àwọn àna ẹ̀ tí wọ́n yan bọ̀ yìí lọ́rùn báyìí.
kò sí gírì ọ̀rẹ́ mi ìyá mi ti kọ́ mi pé pẹ̀lú derica tomato mix kí n máa jẹun lọ ní.
a ṣe derica tomato mix tó rẹ̀ dòdò tó sì ki pẹ̀lú ojúlówó tomatoes tó kún fún èròjà fibre iron àti vitamin A, D, E àti K. ó máa ń jẹ́ kí oúnjẹ dùn wò lójú.
derica tomato oúnjẹ aládùn tó kì í tó rẹ̀ dòdò.
derica tomato mix fún àsè tó ń jẹ́ kí oúnjẹ dùn wò lójú.
Start your day and have a good time.
Kivo Krima.
Even when you need to clear your eyes.
Kivo Krima.
And when you need to have the break time.
Kivo Krima.
It's not tea, Papa Garita.
Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima.
Good time moments with Kivo Krima.
Kivo Krima.
Feel better about your life.
32 FM, 94.9, the antidote to depression.
All right, we're back and we're live on Facebook, 32FM 949 Fenya. That's the handle to go on Facebook, 32FM 949 for you. Our number is 0705 5949 0809 7949. Mr. Femi, we were talking about the food inflation and the fact that there was an Greek loan, and it doesn't seem that the food is exactly. Some days ago, I wanted to buy onions, and they were saying about 3 or so for 1,000 naira. It doesn't seem like we're exactly beating the food inflation situation.
Now we will not beat it until we do the needful. In the first instance, you read a story some minutes ago that the tractors that federal government wanted to import have not been seen, and the National Assembly was querying it. Now, federal government has no business in procuring tractors. It is the state government and the local government. So until we allow the local government to do the work, we will starve. We may starve ourselves to death. Local government has business because they have land. Federal government doesn't have land. State does not have land. It is the local governments that have land, and it is collaboration between state and local government that should do the work for us. And each state should capitalize on area that it has comparative advantage, and let them go aggressively into farming. Otherwise, we will starve ourselves to death.
Let's quickly touch on this one on The Guardian as we await calls from our listeners. The former presidential spokesman, Garuba Shehu, was wishing his principal a happy birthday yesterday. Former President Muhammadu Buhari turned 82 yesterday. So in that birthday message, he also criticized former President Olusegun Obasanjo for undermining his successors, while praising Buhari for staying away to give the new administration space to stabilize. So Garuba Shehu's statement hinges on the fact that Obasanjo has always written letters or called out every head of state that succeeded him since he left office. It didn't allow them to breathe or stabilize, but Buhari has decided to stay away in Daura Katsina and let the president perform his job.
All of us cannot be Buhari, and all of us cannot be Obasanjo, but we need a person like Obasanjo who will be breathing down heavily down the necks of these people. Now, in every letter that Obasanjo has written, can we say that everything he said was wrong? So we need somebody, we need a voice that will breathe hard down the spines of this
saying
people.
Let them stabilize.
Nobody is touching them. Obasanjo can only write, he can only talk. Has he held any one of them? Has he held the hands of any one of them from working? So it is to guide them. They are to take to their advice or to reject it. But what can Garuba Shehu tell Nigerians that Obasanjo did to make Buhari to fail abysmally as he has failed? So I think he's just looking for excuse. So Obasanjo's noises did not stop Buhari, and neither can it stop Tinubu from doing what is right. But I'm sure that Obasanjo is not a madman. He's saying something that he believes probably he failed to do in his time, and he believes that it should not continue like that. Okay, I didn't do it right in my time. You don't fall into the trap. Do it this way. But instead of them seeing it, they say a madman is talking. So I don't subscribe to what Garuba Shehu is saying.
0705 5949 0809 7949. Those are the numbers to try.
Let's take this comment on Facebook. Balkis Onodran says, I honestly don't understand anything about Nigeria again. I get emotionally exhausted trying to contribute to national issues every day, but it appears it's just the same old story every time. It will get better, yes, but when, how, and by who? Wonderful news crew. Have a great day. Thank you. Good one, Ambassador says, you want to spend the dollar, go to America and leave Naira. It is unfortunate that those assembly members are the ones spending foreign currencies. They are just engaged in academic exercise. They will not pass or obey the law if passed. Primary and general elections around the corner, where it will be in foreign currency to show their strength. It says, a country with several law enforcement officers spending a huge amount on kidnappers is a shame. How are those kidnappers paid such an amount? This one says, whether you believe it or not, good governance is virtually non-existent in Nigeria across all tiers of government. What some, including myself, refer to as performing governance is merely mediocrity masked by years of deprivation of basic necessities.
Hello, good morning.
My name is Francis from DT. I don't want to comment. I just want to talk about what Garuba is saying. These people come out to talk, which they're not supposed to even speak anything Nigeria again. People like Karapakabashu, I think that is in prison by now. I think they shouldn't be saying what is not. That the advice that given to the present government is bad, nothing to say. So he has nothing in his mouth to say at all. All the people that rule on that world. Thank you. Good morning.
All right, thank you. 0705 5949 0829 7949. Pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Please turn down the volume on your radio.
I'll put it off.
All right.
My name is Joseph. I'm thinking from Ring Road. You know, the moderator is always defending Obasanjo. Obasanjo is part of this problem. When we say former leader, he has ruled Nigeria for 12 years, first 4 years and 8 years, making it 12. And it's part of the problem. He was there for 8 years. He could not fix a fuel issue. He could not do light. If you at this stage, you're supposed to go to them and advise them, change your system, not to be inciting people. After the last election, he called for annulment of the election. His actions is too much. You know, as an elder, he should change his style. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. 0705 5949 0829 7949. Mr. Femi, do you have a conversation around what Keyamo said when he said government officials and contractors will start to fly only Nigerian air? It says that there's a particular document that is expected to make it mandatory for government finance their transportation of government personnel, and it has yet to materialize more than 15 years after it was proposed.
There are so many laws that government officials are urinating upon. So if he has humped this one in his office, and he decides to take it to National Executive Council for implementation, I think it's a
Please hold that thought. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
This is Olufemi from Oyo. We are not castigating Baba Obasanjo, but the bitter truth and question they need to answer is that why are they knowing the right thing to do when they left office? This is somebody who rigged Awolowo's election for Sagari. When he came the second time also, now, it was even that says election will be do or die affair for PDP, and he did it also that he rigged election for all the governors except Buden in Lagos that was also strong. And he also even impeached that guy in Oyo illegally. Now, they know why is he now advising somebody when he was there 2 times opportunity? He wasted the opportunity and is now saying he has better position to advise. We are not saying all what he has written is wrong, but why can't he implement them when he was there? He have no much to talk now. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you. All right. It's actually time for us to go. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We'll just take one final. Okay. Yeah. I don't think there's any comment right there on Facebook. Thank you so much for being a part of the Break It Down Papers review. Thank you, Mr. Femi Olukle, for your analysis this morning. This is just a reminder that the Latter Santa is still on to the 24th of December for the children. Please, let's take the kids to have some fun at the Palms Mall, Ring Road, Ibadan. It's 4,000 naira per child. It's time for us to go.
Right, thank you very much for being a part of the show. Thank you, Mr. Femi, for joining us. My name is OLORUNTOBA Yusuf. The Break of Dawn review returns tomorrow at 6:30. Up next is a Smart Kids show.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the guest analyst.